Where do we even start? Maybe with back-to-back weeks of not allowing a touchdown, or we can talk about the Sonic and Knuckles duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, who are cementing themselves as one of the best backfields in the NFL ever. These Detroit Lions are fun to watch right now, and we're talking all about them right here on Inside the Pride.
Let's go. Caught. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Kirby Joseph, you just ended this ball game. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Lee McNeil leaning on him and dropping him. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. There we go. Oh, baby. Brian Branch intercepted it. This game is over.
Happy Thanksgiving. This is Inside the Pride presented by Whisker, maker of the Little Robot. I'm Dannie Rogers. Detroit is 10-1 with one of the best traditions in the NFL coming to Ford Field this Thursday. It's Thanksgiving Day. Before we talk some turkey, let's take a look back at the Lions' Week 12 win over the Colts.
Welcome to Week 12 of the National Football League. Lions and Colts from Indianapolis. This is the start of 3 games in 11 days. They got a lot in front of them. This team is 9-1 for a reason. This team has played, answered the bell, and been ready for every challenge that has come their way this year.
I love what Dan Campbell's message has always been, guys. It's not about the other team. It's about us. How do we find ways to improve? But this is a game. It's about us. Go out there, handle your business. Don't let the Colts hang around because they can be frisky come the fourth quarter.
Richardson works out of the gun. He's got the football back, looking, being chased. Now he throws and overthrows his intended receiver in the end zone. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And now the Colts will send their field goal unit out. 27 yards, spot down, kick away, up and good. Out will come the Lions offense led by Jared Goff. Goff out of the gun, he's got it. Back and looking, rolling left now. Jared loads and throws, got it complete. Tim Patrick into Colts territory, inside the 40, inside the 35, and he's run out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Jared takes, turns, gives to Jahmyr, finds some room, inside the 25, inside the 20, still going with the first down, carrying tacklers inside the 16, and down to the 14-yard line. Jared takes, hands it, Gibbs, left side, cuts it up to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Here come the Colts, down 7-3, but knocking on the door. Richardson out of the gun, takes it, hands it to Taylor. He is taken down. Malcolm Rodriguez right there waiting for him in the backfield. Good work by the Lions that time. Matt Gay back out there to attempt the 29-yard field goal. Spot down kick on the way. It is up and it is good. So out will come Jared Goff and the Lions offense. Jared takes the snap, hands to Demo over the right side, fighting inside the 15, getting the first down inside the 10, still going down to the 6-yard line. There's the snap, hands to Montgomery, bounces left, finds the angle, spinning, end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. Oh baby, what a run by David Montgomery that time. So they lead it 14-6 now as we have hit the half. The Lions found a way to hold them to field goals on one end, score a couple of touchdowns on the other end. You got an 8-point lead. You get the ball to start the third quarter. Takes the snap, quick throw left side, got to complete. That is J-Mo looking for a block. It's across 30-yard line to the 35. He is stood up and taken down as he fights his way out to the 38-yard line. Goff takes, fakes the end around, now sets it up, throws a screen, got to complete to Montgomery inside the 35. Montgomery spins out of a tackle at the 30, still going at the 26, and down to the 25-yard line. David Montgomery just spinning away from contact, picking up 14 yards. Goff up under center, turns, gives to Jahmyr. Jahmyr finds a cutback lane. There he goes inside the 15, inside the 10, and taken down at the 9-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal for the Lions. There's the snap. Jared hands it to Gibbs over the right side, trying to get to the edge. He will. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. 2nd touchdown of the day for Jahmyr Gibbs. Richardson, he's got it, wants to throw. Sets at the 1, looks being hit.
Nice.
Gonna go down. Ball's free in the end zone and picked up by the Lions. If they're gonna say incomplete pass.
To play a big hit on Anthony Richardson, that's a great move from Joique. I love to see that.
So it is a 56-yard field goal attempt for Jake Bates. Hash mark right side. Bates is ready, spot down, kick away. It is up and it is good. Boom. He sent that thing through there like a rocket, man. And that's going to do it. This one's terrific, but they'll have to turn the page very, very quickly.
That's a good job. That got us to 10. That's 10. That's 9 in a row. How many of you guys have won 9 in a row in here in the NFL? Raise your hand. Yeah, it's saying something. It's rare. All right, we're in rare air right now. All right, so we're doing something special, which we knew we would. There are little things to clean up. All right, but the most important thing is we found a way to get that W. I read something this morning, and it was talking about a road, man, being on the road, and it brought me back to we were 2-6 in 2022. We had just beaten Green Bay at home. We had not won a road game in 2 years, AG, Ben, right? We had not run a road game in like 2 years. So what are you gonna do? You know, now the thing is about road games. We were 0-11-1. 0-11-1 on the road, 21, half of 22, and then we went to Chicago and got it. We got our first dub, and since then we're 16-5 on the road, man. And every one of you are a part of that. Every one of you are a part of that. That's big, man. 16-5 on the road, all right? So we're road warriors. We're also damn good at home. Good win, man. That's number 10. All right, let's go.
That's 10, baby. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Dan Campbell has his eyes set on his first Thanksgiving Day win as head coach of the Detroit Lions. Coach joins the show next to break down the Bears and his Turkey Day traditions. Inside the Pride, we'll be right back. Inside the Pride is presented by Whisker and brought to you by the Ford Motor Company, Henry Ford Health, and by Meyer. Welcome back to Inside the Pride, now joined by head coach Dan Campbell. And Thanksgiving Day means a lot more to the people in the state of Michigan than just turkey or your ham. So how do you describe it to people who have never experienced Detroit football on Thanksgiving Day?
I mean, it's unique, man. It's the game, it's pageantry, it's all the families are around the TV to watch the game. It's special to be able to play on this day, and not everybody does. I grew up a little kid in the middle of Texas watching Detroit play at afternoon ball and then the Cowboys afterwards, so it's special.
Well, you'll take on the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving Day, divisional opponent. Bears have quarterback Caleb Williams tossing to Rome Odunze. He is a rookie. He's leading that receiving core right now. What is he doing so well as a rookie that's making him stand out in that offense?
We liked him a lot too. Did a lot of work on these guys. He's got size, he's got length, he's got speed, he's got body control, and he can track these balls, man. This is not an easy catch, you know, because at some point you got to decide, do I go up for this or is it going to clear the defender and I'll catch this over the shoulder? But he does a good job of holding his line. He's got some things a lot of guys don't have. He's got these awareness about him to know where the sideline is and track this ball. It's a good throw by this kid too now, Caleb. Yeah. He's doing a good job here. Chicago
also led on the run game by running back DeAndre Swift. You coached him for 2 years in Detroit.
Yeah.
He's progressing in this year. He's over 600 rushing yards. Why is he a factor in this offense as well?
Swift's a good player. He's a really explosive player, and then he's got breakaway speed. When you're able to carry the ball the way he does, and time after time, man, they're giving him the ball now. I mean, it's not like they're just giving it to him 10 times a game. They're giving it to him a lot, and he is on the field and he is making these plays. And so you give him space, you give him the ability to make somebody miss, and he's got home run speed here. So he's dangerous, and we know he is in the pass game as well.
Coach, defensively, there's 2 teams near the top of the league in terms of allowing passing TDs. It's Detroit and it's Chicago. Bears cornerback Jalen Johnson is a big reason for that unit being one of the best on this Bears team right now. Why is that?
There's a number of things. Absolutely, we'll highlight him. This guy is an absolutely outstanding corner. You know, you see it here. He's willing to challenge. He's got ball skills, and he can attack it. And by the way, he challenges in the run game too now. He's not afraid. I mean, he's a guy that's wired right, and that's what you like to see out of your corners. But it's also the nature of their spot drop defense, man. Vision on the quarterback, depth, keep everything in front of you, run and hit. They try to throw it over your head, make a play, and they're really good at it. And by the way, they can pressure up front with their front 4.
Mm-hmm. All right, Thanksgiving Day, you've told us a lot of stories over these past 4 seasons, Coach. We know you like to cut your corn off the cob. You're a ham guy, and you almost had a big accident in your garage frying a turkey. What else do we need to know about your Thanksgiving traditions?
Well, I think you just pretty much covered it all. I don't know if I have any news stories above that, but yeah, I did. And actually, well, it was on fire in the garage. Okay. We got it put out, but there was a literally huge fire in our garage, but it got put out, and yes, I love ham.
What's Miss Holly got planned for dinner?
Well, probably the same. That's provided I'm able to come home. You know, we got to get ready for Green Bay the week after. So.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, we hope Coach can go home to some ham then.
All right.
All right. We appreciate you.
All right. Thanks.
Well, honestly, I can't remember a Thanksgiving without a Lions game. And like a lot of our fans, our Thanksgiving begins with going to the game and then gathering around the family dinner table for a wonderful meal. But it wasn't until more recently that I realized the impact our team and our game has on people around the country, watching our game and using football as a part of their Thanksgiving tradition. It's very special, and we treat it that way at the Lions.
Berry up the middle, 35, cuts to the right, 30, cuts it back over the middle, 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown!
You know, for the past 75 plus years, the Lions have been synonymous with football on Thanksgiving Day, which is a huge honor for us. We take it very seriously, but we also look at how can we bring that into our community. And it's really important for us to take that off the field, provide these meals for folks who may not have food at their house, may not know where their next meal is coming from. It's really important for us to be able to provide that to them and make sure they're having a great holiday weekend.
Well, as an organization, we understand how special it is to play on Thanksgiving Day, and we really appreciate the NFL who puts the trust in us to keep that tradition going. And that responsibility extends beyond the field for us, and we are proud to work with our partners to provide meals for those in our community. This year, we're working with Meyer, Lineage, Delta Airlines, and AAA to provide over 150,000 meals to people around the city of Detroit. Our friends at Gleaners Community Food Bank make this entire thing possible, and we're so proud to be able to extend the Thanksgiving tradition to our entire community.
It is important, but it's awesome when you think about the capacity and what we can leverage with our brands and influence and our resources, and we bring that together and partner, the impact that we can make. You know, there are a lot of things that you can do in preparation to support this event. But when you have the experience of interacting with the individuals who are the recipients of the food, and they express their sincere appreciation and gratitude, there's no feeling like it. And so if we can do something like this to change a life or lives, and we can have this kind of impact, I just can't imagine as we continue to partner the things that we can do.
Yeah, the same way that Thanksgiving brings families together in the community, this is a full team effort for us. From our cheerleaders to our current players, our coaches, our former players, everyone really pitches in and helps us provide these meals to folks in the community. And it's really a unifying moment, which is in line with the holiday.
I enjoy coming out to something like this to support the Lions in this. It's great that they give back to the community. They've given us so much support in the past, being fan and that. We all, you know, want everybody to do well during the holiday. I mean, we got a lot to be thankful for, especially this year since the Lions are definitely winning. But it's important to give back, make sure everybody got something to eat. Nobody should be without any food during the holiday.
Being at Ford Field for Thanksgiving is wonderful. Our whole family's there, my children, my grandchildren, and it's very much a part of our tradition. And we come home afterwards and have a wonderful meal. One Pride, thank you for spending your Thanksgiving with us. Happy Thanksgiving.
One of the best traditions in all of football happens right here in the Motor City on Thanksgiving Day. Back in 2013, the Lions hosted the Green Bay Packers, and Detroit rattled off 37 straight points en route to a divisional win. Running back Joique Bell retells his favorite moments from that game.
Set for the 167th all-time regular season meeting between these two franchises, Lions and Packers. It is the 21st all-time meeting on Thanksgiving Day.
Any opportunity that I can get to stick it to them, I want it, right? And so that game, we had the mindset of, like, this is a statement game for us. It wasn't just 1, 2, or 3 guys. I think we were hitting on all cylinders that game, from offense to defense.
It's only fitting we get back our division right here on this day against them boys. I'm thankful for y'all, and I'm thankful I'm not playing for the Packers. We're going to shred them and put cheese on everything. Lions on 3. 1, 2, 3, Lions.
Lions get the football first. You cannot overstate how big this football game is.
Whenever we play a divisional game, it's always, it's hard to win in this league, right? And when you have a team, you have a defense with an identity with Clay Matthews, you have A.J. Hawk, you got to go in with the mindset of this is going to be a battle. And that's kind of the mindset we always had. And that's what we trained for the entire offseason. We trained for these type of wars, these type of battles.
Here's Bell. And Joique Bell on first down picks up 8. M.D. Jennings on the tackle, and it's a very good start for the Lions. And around and get it to Joique Bell. And out in the open, Bell is down inside the 10. The third-year player, Joique Bell. And what he's really good at is the screen game. They get a big play off the screen game there. And off is to Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush smells the end zone and cannot get in, but takes it to the 1.
So Reggie is a true competitor, and I think we just fed off each other. And that game was the game where, like I said, before the game, we made it clear that this was going to be a statement game.
Now the handoff untouched as Bush into the end zone for the lead.
Reggie! I'm going to need you to stop going in the opposite direction of the play call, because I don't know where the f you be going, dog. I be looking over you on the other side. This ain't cut back. Scissors. Good boy.
Second down and 13. Flynn takes a safety, and it's Sue.
Well, the first play of that drive, we threw about a 30 to 40-yard pass to Chris Durham, and then on the very next play, I think we're about on the 20-yard line. I take a run, and I get to the 1-yard line. I break through the hole. I break about 2 or 3 tackles, and I try to reach the ball into the end zone, and I was down by contact. And we're on the 1-yard line, and we came back and ran the very next play was a run. Then I scored on the next play.
Gives it to Joique. This time, head down, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions. Bell into the end zone, and the Lions extend their lead.
And I don't know how I came up with the hey-ho. Honestly, I scored, and I always knew that when I scored, I wanted to do something to celebrate with the crowd. So one day I just jumped in the crowd, and it just came to me, and the crowd went with it. It kind of became my signature. And so as the season went on, I talked to the coach, and I said, listen, coach, can I keep doing it? He said, as long as you don't get a penalty, I don't care what you do. I said, well, perfect. I'm going to keep doing it. So it kind of became my signature. But it was a good time, man. I like to celebrate with the crowd and celebrate with my teammates, so it was fun.
Takes the knee, and that's it. 2 teams will meet out in the middle of the field to say, job well done. Job better done on this day by the Detroit Lions. They win it by a score of 40-10.
Wishing for something special? Maybe it's VIP seats, the meal of a lifetime, or an unforgettable journey. Whatever it is, Community Financial Credit Union can make it a reality. Share your impossible dream at impossibledreams.org by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Welcome back. We are talking some more turkey right here on Rogers Rewind. Shout out to @Chibit13 for sending in his child's Thanksgiving Day project. They had to disguise a turkey. They chose to do it with Rory. This is actually a really good idea. Happy Thanksgiving Day to the fam. Detroit now has consecutive seasons for the first time in franchise history with 10+ wins. They got it done against the Colts. Let's see if they can get win number 11 on the season this Thursday against the Chicago Bears. The Detroit Lions defense has been on a tear as of late. For the first time in 44 years, they have produced 3 straight second-half shutouts. A lot of that having to do with defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, who has talked a lot lately about all of the memes he's been featured in. Well, this week he was the chill guy. He was sitting like this under 4.5 minutes left against the Colts. You can do this, Coach Glenn, when you have not allowed a touchdown in consecutive games. That is the first time Lions have done that since 1999. Detroit is back in action this Thursday inside Ford Field with a 12:30 kick on CBS. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Inside the Pride. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you right back here next week.